Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon HeartGold, where last time we defeated the Ecruteak City gym leader Morty, and we got our 4th badge. So now we have 4 of the 8. We're already quite a ways along already. How do you feel about that, Buzzfate? Buzzfate is holding something. Would you like to take it? Sure. Thank you? Aw, that's sweet. I could probably do something with that at some point, but not right now. Either way, we have 2 exits from the city. We could either head left and leave the city, or we can head right and leave the city. I'm going to head left, but for now, I'm just gonna head right for just a split moment. People that play this game know exactly why I'm doing this right away, just because it's nice to do it now versus later. My order is like a mason side. Be careful, don't get lost in there. I mean, I could just head this way naturally because both paths are just like, you can pick either or, but first I'm gonna stop over here and just grab this to get Shadow Claw immediately. I'm probably not going to use it because I also got Shadow Ball in the last episode as well, but that's not why I'm here. This is why I'm here. Oh boy, sorry that I bumped into you. Did I hurt you? Please don't cry. Here, take this. I can imagine I'm just on the floor like, eh! But that gives us HM04, which is Strength. When a Pokemon learns it, it can move boulders out of your way. Did I say that right? Yeah, I did. Enjoy a happy mountain climbing life. I shall. But for now, let's head back to the left because I don't really have anything left to do over here aside from maybe taking a look at that HM. So let's see. Let me go to the right tab. There we go. Let's see. We got Strength as well as Surf in the earlier episode as well. So you might as well learn that too. Surf is 95 power, 100% accuracy, allows me to surf over things in the field, just like go over the lakes in the field everywhere. I definitely want this. So I would probably put it on Toofly, but I'm gonna do Misfortune instead. Because I would rather have like moves on Toofly, and Misfortune already has a good moveset as it is. So I'm just gonna put on it over Leer and just get rid of Leer because I'm already at that point where, yes, those moves are nice and beneficial and I would like to keep using them. I'm just one of those players that kind of likes to just hit versus, oh, I'm gonna lower your stats a little bit. But there are some use cases for it, so I understand. Next is going to be Strength. Let's teach this to, how about to Jupiter? Toofly is also able to learn it as well, but I'm just going to use it on Jupiter because Jupiter has Growl I can get rid of, so we'll just do that. There we go, that's another one down. As well as Shadow Ball. So Shadow Ball is a really good ghost type attack, 80 attack power and 100% accuracy. Nice. I mean, well, I wouldn't say 100%, but just like 100. I can put that on Buzzfate or Excelente. I'm gonna put it on Buzzfate because Excelente already has some good coverage there. And Buzzfate kind of needs a move, which thankfully I have a move I can get rid of. So Shadow Ball is a ghost type attack. It will hit ghosts, no problem. Foresight allows me to do the exact same thing, or I can just use Shadow Ball. So I'll just get rid of Foresight and just make it so I can just hit them directly instead of wasting a turn making it so I can hit them directly. I think it works. If you notice on my Pokedex over there, I was actually able to catch a Maribo over there. That's where you would normally find them, but you would need to use Surf twice to get over to the grass. But since I already have one, not gonna bother. Let's head to the left this time. Hello there. Where did you say you're from? New Barktown. That's where the town where Professor Elm lives, right? You've come a long way to get here. Maybe I have. I'm not exactly sure. Honestly, this region's kind of small in the grand scheme of things. But let's see here. Who do I want to lead my party right now? I'm thinking, honestly, you know what? Jupiter, you not go over there. Go in the front, please. There we go. A little bit reluctant to get to the front, but it's fine. How do you feel? Jupiter's holding something? Okay. Sure. Red Feather. Okay, I'm just getting random stuff from my Pokemon. That's nice, I like that. Either way, just head right over here, and bam. I've been overseas, so I know all about swords and Pokemon. That's not exactly what he said, but you get the point. All right, Sailor Harry. Sent out a Wooper. So yes, while I immediately think I would probably use Thunder Shock or Thunder Wave, I'm not doing that. I'm actually gonna use Strength since I just got Strength, and it's a pretty decent move. It does the nice chunk of damage. It's about a third of its health. It's not the best thing in the world, but yeah, he does about the same amount to me with a super effective move. So you can kind of see the disparity between how much damage I'm doing versus it being a not super effective move. So just keep doing that and we're good to go here. And there we go. The Shell Bell kind of brings it up just slightly. You're doing Water Gun now, which I don't know why you did that. You could have stuck with the super effective move, but okay. Just do that and take you out. Perfect. And get some HP back while you're at it. There we go. It's not quite there, but we're almost there. Your skill is world class. No, it's not. I can guarantee you that. All kinds of people around the world live happily with Pokemon. That they do. But first, let's just kind of make our way around right over here. And hello there. Hey, are you good at Pokemon? Maybe. If you're really good, I want you to teach me some things. Step 1, carry a type effectiveness chart at all times because you will not remember this. All right, Flaffy, how about Jupiter? You got a double Flaffy battle going on. I'm just gonna use Strength since, yeah, we pretty much had the exact same stuff going on. So while you're doing not very effective attacks, I could just use Strength and just kind of hit you for some decent damage. It's not a lot, but it's still better. And if I just stick this out long enough, I will just overcome this. Critical hit, there we go. That's what I like to see. That stinks, just slightly. Or you could use a Moo Moo Milk, that's nice. All right, okay. All right, we'll just keep going at this until I can eventually do something. Perfect. Level 20. Not bad. Wants to learn Cotton Spore. It's a grass move. User releases cotton like spores that cling to the foe, sharply reducing its speed stat. Nah. It would be nice if it actually hit because that would give me more coverage, but it doesn't. All right, well, I'll just keep out Jupiter then because water type. I at least know for a fact that I could just, okay. Or at least it'll strength, so I'm not too worried about that now because I could just do this. So close. Ooh, we're getting really lucky with those. Get some HP back, please. So close to having like green HP again. Nice. Not nice. Can we try that again, please? Good. Not good. Okay, that's not good. Okay, good. I did not get paralyzed. Not paralyzed, confused. I'm already paralyzed. All right. Good job, Jupiter. I see, so you can battle that way. You mean stalling with paralysis? Yeah, that kind of works. You're really good with Pokemon. Always give me items at the battles, but sometimes they give me too much. Next time I can share some with you if you want. Let me get your number. Sure, why not? If they gave you the items and you don't want them, just give them to me. Next time a boy gives me something after a battle, I'll share with you. Does that make me sound ungrateful? No comment. All right, Jupiter, you did pretty well. Now let's swap back over to Buzzfaint because it's Buzzfaint's turn. Let's go in the grass and find some wild Pokemon. Hi, Eradicate. All right, was not expecting to find you, but you do have a high percentage chance of being found, so I'm just gonna do a Sonic Boom. Ooh. Ooh. At least I'll do some of your help, so that might work. It's not great since you're gonna go before me, maybe? If I can get off, ooh, there we go. Yeah, perfect. So while you may faint, I at least did enough. That would have been bad if I did U-turn, but at least it did not beat me, so that's good. All right, so bag time. Let's go on the Pokeballs, and we are going to use a Great Ball. Let's hope this is not wasted. Okay, good. Eradicate was caught. Gnaws on anything with its tough fangs. It can even topple concrete buildings by gnawing on them. Yes, I shall. You shall be named Naughty. Alright, time for more. We're actually looking for quite a few Pokemon in this route. Well, alright, that works for me. This is a 4% chance of being found, so... Uh-oh. I mean, Buzzfane's gonna go down, but at least I'm gonna do some damage to it before this. So I'm okay with this. Okay. That's fine by me because I used to do another Sonic Boom and just have the same exact scenario happen with Eradicate just now. So let's do this again. All right, I am totally happy with this. My speed may have partially fell, but my speed just raised back up partially, I guess would be the term for it. Either way, let's just use another Pokeball. How about we just go with Ultra Ball, just because I have it. It'll make catching it much easier if it doesn't break out immediately, since I just have higher chances immediately. So just really now. All right, you're gonna be that way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a critical hit on Rage too. That stunk. There we go. Tauros was caught. Couple Pokeballs used, but yeah, I'm totally fine with that. It's not the cow I was looking for, but it's the cow I got. They fight each other by locking horns. The herd's protector takes pride in his battle-scarred horns. All right, let's give a nickname for you. You shall be named Bullseye. Well, Buzzfane hit level 19 while I'm looking for this one Pokemon, so. There's one of them, Magnemite. All right, Buzzfane, let's do this. Sonic Boom on a Magnemite. You think that wouldn't work technically, but since magnet and vibration, sound waves, sciencey stuff. But yeah, it probably wouldn't work, but it's fine. All right, Magnemite, just stay in the ball for me, please. Well, that's the opposite of staying in the ball, but let's try this again. There we go, Magnemite was caught. It is attracted by electromagnetic waves. It may approach trainers if they are using their Pokegear. Good to know. Good to know indeed. Too bad I caught you without needing one. You shall be named Static. Should be about 3 more to go. One of them's a really low % chance. I really doubt I'll find it, but if I do... Well, that's one of them, Farfetch. It's not the low % chance one, but it is one of them. It's still a lower, but not the lowest. So I might as well try to catch it now and not make it faint. I just gotta be careful about that. Not that I'm really gonna use it, but ow, ow, ow. All right, I'm kind of afraid to do anything else. So maybe a U-turn? That'll work. There we go. And now let's just be tanky about it while I try to catch it. So I'll just swap over a Tupli. And it was caught. Took quite a few Pokeballs, but I got it eventually. If anyone tries to disturb where its essential plant stalks grow, it uses its own stalk to thwart them. You shall be named Leeks. All right, just 2 more to go. Oh my gosh, finally. Wow. Okay, now just don't screw this up. Okay. Sonic Boom, please. Let's see how much this does. about half your health. That's a little iffy. I don't know if I want to use another Sonic Boom on that then. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use an Ultra Ball on you because you are so rare and it's annoyingly rare. Okay. Wow. All right then. Thank you. Thank you for the one-shot catch. Although it looks frightening, it is actually kind and affectionate. It's very popular among women. Yes, I shall. You shall be named Chompy. That wasn't a fair and a half. Wow, okay. And that's the 1% chance. The one I'm looking for is a 5% chance. The Tauros was a 4%. Oh my gosh, finally. Okay. Okay, let's put this into perspective a little bit here. So, Miltank is a 5% chance of being found in this area. Tauros is a 4% chance to be able to find in this area. Snubbull is a 1% chance to be able to find in this area. I found 14 Tauros, 3 Snubbull, before I even found 1 Miltank. And it's going to be annoying to catch just because it keeps healing itself with Moo Moo Milk, because I would rather catch it when it has lower health, so it's easier. But, yeah, I do cut out a lot of the encounters that I get that I don't need because there's a Pokemon I already fought or already caught, that kind of thing. Just kind of splice it up just nicely so it kind of flows a little bit better. Some of them are immediately after, but not always. Yeah, I was sitting here for a long time. So, yeah, let's try to catch this, please. Let's give you just a standard Pokeball. Let's see if this works. Don't make this challenging for me. It took so long for me to find you. Okay, you're gonna be that way, aren't you? All right, well, let's just give it another go. You did another growl. I'm totally okay with that. Totally okay with that. All right, throw number 5. Stay in the ball, please. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, that took so long. All right, Miltank. Its milk is packed with nutrition, making it the ultimate beverage for the sick or weary. That's actually kind of ironic considering what I'm about to find, but yes, nickname. You shall be named Cal 2. If you want to get that joke, watch my Harvest Moon, LP. But yes, that is all the Pokemon that are new in this area that I could possibly catch for now, aside from maybe the trees and things like that. I'm going to heal again. Miltank and Tauros can actually be pretty beefy if you want to. I mean, we just experienced a Miltank with Whitney a while back that was plenty strong, just using rollout as it is, so. Couple that with Milk Drink and you're good to go. But we'll just head right down here really quick for a max potion, and we can't really go too much further in this direction because it just kind of eventually blocks off, which is slightly annoying, but we can go up this way if we want. But I want to go around and get that white apricorn. But first, hello there. Hi, aren't you a cute trainer? May I see your Pokemon? Sure. Shoves a bug in her face. Hello there, Beauty Valerie. You have Hoppip, which I would say is kind of trouble since it's level 18, but I could get off a Sonic Boom and we'll just see how much HP you possibly have. Okay, that's not awful. I could just do another one and get rid of you. I do like the whole Sonic Boom strategy, just finding out how much HP something has by just calculating how much the 20 damage is. It is kind of useful. But we'll do another one really quick. Perfect, that's one down, and Buzzfane should hit level 20 from this. Perfect. All right, what's your next? Skiploom. You know what? I have a good Pokemon for this. Turbo, go. All right, hello there. We'll just hit you with an Ember. And you'll hit me with a Mega Drain. That's not gonna be great, I don't think. Yeah, it's only like 5. And I'm just gonna be like, bam. Not enough, really? All right, I'll just do another one then. Oh, you wisened up with a tackle. That's fine, Ember. There we go. Level 20 with Turbo as well. I'm glad I got to see your Pokemon. Sure did. All right, Mom, please don't call. I was gonna say, if you bought another item on my money, I would have been slightly annoyed. All right, let's get out of the grass really quick, and I am going to make sure to take care of that poison now while I'm here, because I got plenty of antidotes. So I'll just kind of, there we go. And let's get that white apricorn, if I can. I think I have to go around that way, so it's gonna be a little bit of a bother to get there. I could just do, to get stuck on the tree a couple times there. Just go up this way to fight. Oh, I thought you were up here, not down there. All right, hello there. Fly high in the sky, my beloved bird Pokemon. Ooh. I didn't think about that. This could be a problem. All right, Buzzfane, you know what to do. Get out of there. Ow. I did a lot for not very effective, honestly. All right, Buzzfane. You know what? How about we just throw out Turbo yet again? All right, Turbo, throw some rocks. That could be a bother. Come on. Don't. Come on. Stop. Okay, 3 times. Not awful, but this works. Oh man, that stinks a little bit. If only if I could go first in this case, but at least you did quick attack, so that's, ooh. All right. Got you. And it was a crit, which would have been nicer if it was 2 seconds ago, but that's fine. All right, another Doduo. Actually, yes, I am going to switch over to Jupiter this time. Because Turbo, while yes, you could handle them with super effective, you are kind of low HP, so it's not a great idea. All right, Jupiter, you might be slightly faster, so let's see how this works. Nope, you are not faster. I mean, it's a Doduo after all, so that makes sense. All right. At least that didn't do that much. This ought to do that much. Much better. And you get your HP back. Hopefully, almost all of it, that's fine. All right, we got one more Doduo. That's fine, we'll just keep you in and you'll get level 21 out of this. All right, Thunder Shock, please. And good to go. Get more HP back. Level 21. I feel like I'm just flying away now. Are you now? I plan to train in Cyanwood City to teach my Pokemon how to fly. All right, so that's how we learn how to fly, by going to Cyanwood City. Not bad. White Apricorn. All right. And I don't think I talked to the beauty over there again after I won the battle. Really? When I see Pokemon, it seems to soothe my nerves. I hope so. Maybe you should catch a Snubbull, it might help. Make that 15 Tauros now. Hello there. Let me try something I learned today. What did you learn today? Okay, school kid Chad. Such a chat of this Mr. Mime. I've learned some stuff too, like being able to calculate how much HP you have using Sonic Boom. All right, so you have slightly over 40? All right, well, let's do this again then. Uh-oh, that's actually not good. Oh, you just learned it, so that's fine. You're not gonna be able to use it before I get rid of you, so that's fine with me. There we go. I didn't study enough, I guess. Maybe a little. Huh? Is that thing a Pokédex? Have you met Professor Oak? Huh? You have? That's way cool. I have a dream of becoming a Pokemon researcher like Professor Oak. Hey, please have your phone number? We should chat about Professor Oak. I'm sure it'll be loads of fun. Yeah, I have his phone number too. I can call him, get some information, I can call you, and then give you the information, so. You must listen to Professor Oak's Pokemon talk, right? Not really, actually. I haven't really bothered with it that much. Really? And then I get a call from my mother. Useful item while shopping. Hopefully it's something good, because I'm about to start calling you to stop saving my money, because you're not really been giving me anything good. All right, so what's down this very long path? Just you. All right, that's fine. All right, well, we're done over here then. So how about we head right down this way over here? Actually, let me read that sign first. I sign that's just on a hill for some reason. Trainer tips. If a Pokemon is trying to evolve, you can stop it. Press the B button during evolution. That startles Pokemon and stops its evolution. Oh, I thought it was more like you just stop it, not like you scare it into not evolving. That makes sense, I guess. How do I get that item down there? How do you go over there? Oh, I see. I see now. All right. Well, can't do that just yet, so let's head over to Route 39 next. Oh, what are you holding is what they call a Pokédex. Haven't seen one of those in ages. My name is Balba. I used to run the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City, but it was becoming out of date with new entertainment options coming out. I decided to go overseas to learn the newest technology and open a state-of-the-art Safari Zone in Cyanwood. Maybe more than a coincidence that we were chatting. I don't want to register each other's numbers in a Pokegear. I can give you a call once the Safari Zone is open before I call anyone else. You want to register? Sure. I don't see why you wouldn't, because then you wouldn't know when the Safari Zone's open. That's the way. I'll let you know over the Pokegear once it's ready. Thank you for that information, but now we're in Route 39. Route 39 is home to... Not that sign, I was kind of hoping you would say something else. As you can tell, there's a milk tank just kind of sitting there. Moo Moo Farm, enjoy our fresh and tasty milk. Is the milk from this tree? That's some green milk. But realistically, no, there's milk tank all over this farm, which have a lot of items around here too. Moo. 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 And, well as, moo. Yep, they all say moo. But first, let's see if we can find some hidden items around here. Okay, we got something around down here, so about here. A nugget! All right, and then we have this over here, which is TM60 Drain Punch. Drain Punch is actually one you can get in the lottery in Goldenrod City, so I actually already have that, but that's fine. I haven't really bothered like tinkering around with that just yet. Looks like we have another item in this direction over here, so let me just go over here and grab it. An X attack. All right, sounds good to me. Let's see, what else do we got around here? We have right there. All right, turn face forward. We get a PP up. All right, so we got pretty much everything in this area already, I'm pretty sure. So let's check on the cows. My milk tank ain't giving me milk anymore. This here's farm guy's famous milk. Most everyone wants a drink. Don't give me lots of milk when if you eat lots of berries, I reckon. Eat lots of berries, huh? Our milk even goes out the Kanto. So if our own milk tank won't give us any milk, we're in trouble. Is there anything in your trash can? Trash can's empty. Oh. It would be fun if there was actually something in there. There's a line of Pokemon picture books. Is there anything actually here that I could read? Check full of Pokemon books and photo collections. There's a TV here. All right, well, there's not a lot of information around here. Well, what's wrong with her milk tank? Moo Moo is sick. She needs lots of orange berries. Moo Moo is sick. She needs lots of orange berries. You're just gonna... Okay, I guess they just say the exact same thing. They are twins after all. But Moo Moo here requires 7 orange berries. So the easiest way of getting them, since they're actually rather rare in this generation to find them, you can't just get them out of trees and such. You can go to Goldenrod City, you can keep playing the lottery. Every 3rd prize, you get a random berry. You can work that until you get 7 of them. That's pretty much exactly what I did. Or you can grow them in your pots, which is another thing you can do, but I don't really focus enough on that to even make it worth it, so I just did the lottery. But now I have 7 of them. This card is weak. Let's give it 1. There you go. I'm gonna stuff you full of orange berries until you magically get better. 2. 3. It's a little healthier. Still a little weak though with its cry. Just a couple more. There we go. It's getting healthier, but it's still a little weak. It's close now. It almost has 3,000 HP. Let's just keep at it. There we go. And there we go. It became totally healthy. Moo! It's brimming with energy. Shocking, I really want to give you some seals, but you don't have a seal case. But don't you worry, my sister can give you a seal case. All right, sounds good to me. What are seals? Thank you, Moo Moo is totally healthy again. I'll give you this seal case for your trouble. Thank you. You can customize your Pokeballs. Select ball capsules from your PC and stick your seals any way you like on the capsule. Then put the capsule on any of your Pokeballs. Try different things and you'll see my sister can give you seals. Like the Pokemon? Thank you, Moo Moo is totally healthy again. I'll give you these seals for your trouble. Fire Seal A were put away in the seal case. Party Seal B's. And Floor Seal C's. Thank you, thank you. Oh yes, now that Moo Moo is much better, we can go right over here and the thing immediately started producing milk. How you like Moo Moo milk is this pride of joy. Give it a Pokemon to restore HP. I'll give it to you for just 500. You do 500 for one battle or you can buy it by the dozen. Which is a decent chunk of money to do, but you get 12 Moo Moo milks. And yeah, Moo Moo milks are pretty dang useful. Let me just kind of swap over to it. Moo Moo milk. Milk with high nutrition content. It restores the HP of one Pokemon by 100 points. Having 12 of those just sitting around sounds good to me. Anytime you need any healing stuff, just come here and get some. We're pretty much done in this area already for the most part. There's just trainers and such that we can fight, like you. Let me see what your Pokemon are capable of. Well, I'll show you indeed. Psychic Nelson. All right, Nelson, you have a Slowpoke, which honestly, I could just do Shadow Ball on you. Because that does a lot of damage to Slowpoke. Yep, it's super effective. Buzzfane is now level 21. And I'm even faster for it. Send in another Slowpoke? No, I think I'm fine. Because I have Shadow Ball, and this is easily capable of taking these things out. So there we go, another Shadow Ball. And perfect. Ah, of course. That's totally fine. Maybe I can do something about it before it's a problem. One more. Oh, your Pokemon have potential. That they do. What, Mother? Did you buy something else with my money? All right, thank you. Thank you for that knowledge. We're fine. It's all good. All right, so now I'm actually going to... You know what? Buzzfane, you've been doing good. I need to swap you out for Misfortune. There we go. Hello there, Sailor. I just got back to Olivine, so how about a little Pokemon battle? Sailor Eugene sends out a Poliwhirl. All right, these things are a little bit of brutes, so I'm just going to stick with Dragon Rage for this, unless I go to bed. That's fine. Will I wake up before it becomes a problem? Let's find out. I mean, you could wake me up for me. You're basically slapping me awake at this point. That's not a double slap, but okay. Let's try that again, please. Water gun? I feel like that did more than double slap. Dragon Rage. Okay, that could have been a little bit better. I'll just go again. At least he didn't try hypnosising me again, because that would have been slightly annoying. And perfect. All right, send in an Eradicate. I am totally fine with Misfortune, please. I meant to hit no, but that's fine. All right. Perfect. All right, we'll just do a little bit of a Dragon Rage on you. I need to get rid of you before this becomes a problem, because Focus Energy basically making the next move a crit. Please? Okay, that could be a problem. That could be a problem, especially since, ow. All right, well, that wasn't that bad. Making the next move hit harder. All right, and a Krabby. I think I'm good here. All right, Cookie, what are you going to do for me? I mean, you're kind of slow, so the Dragon Rage just went off first, and I'm totally fine with that. There we go. And level 20. We're getting there. Ah, that's what happens. Mom, don't call me. Okay, good. As you can tell, we have a lineup of trainers, so how about we just kind of make their pattern a little bit wonky here. Is it okay to brag about my Pokemon? I mean, sure, why not? Hello there, Pokefan Derek. Sent out the Pikachu. The whole mascot of pretty much the franchise. Still, for some reason, they really need to do something about that. Let's start off with a Twister. Please don't hurt. That's fine. Yeah, that was a crit? All right. Twister. I thought brought you down decently enough. Now we'll just do a Dragon Rage. Thank you for wasting your turn. This should be just enough. I couldn't brag. I mean, you had a chance to. Hey, let's be friends. I figured nobody who likes Pokemon could be a bad person. Let's chat about Pikachu and Slowpoke and Tentacruel and all kinds of other Pokemon. It'll be fun. What do you think? Can I get your phone number? Sure. If you could tell me locations of ones that are like rare, that'd be nice. Sure thing, and anything Pokemon related comes up, I'll call. But yes, now we have you right over here. Oh, such darling Pokemon. Let's show our Pokemon together at the same time. There's a reason I lined you up, Pokefan Ruth, because you also have a Pikachu. Now you can talk with the other Pokefan. Unless you're already related. Well, not related, but together. that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna have some problems here. How about I try to hit you? Oh, wait. That was stupid. I mean, it might not be. Wow, I got critical hit on both Thundershocks from both battles. I mean, if it works, it works. Okay, and it works, so hopefully now I can just win the battle because you're gonna go second now, so... Or I can miss too. All right, that works for me. So let's not miss again, please. Okay, or I can miss again. All right, I guess we're just gonna keep doing this tango. Try again. Okay. That's weird that you went first despite being paralyzed and I'm still missing. Okay, Twister it is. Oh, you just hit me. Never mind. I guess I'm fainted. That was fun while it lasted. All right, let's see who else we have on the docket. Toofly would not be great. Excelente would probably be better. Turbo's slow enough as it is, but paralysis on the Pikachu would help a little bit. While you may have 7 HP, I could potentially just do like Ember on you, maybe? There we go. That's what I like to see, a nice good hit, but you got through the paralysis anyway. That's a problem. That's fine. All right, well, I don't have too many options left, so how about we just go with Buzz Faint? I know it's not a great idea if Pikachu hits me, but if I can hit you, then I'm okay with that. We'll just go with a quick attack. Not that it matters because I'm going first regardless, but that works. Really? All right. And perfect. I don't mind losing. Do you know about baby Pokemon? I bet they're just adorable. Maybe so. Maybe so. But if we head right down here, trainer tips. Use Headbutt on trees to shake Pokemon out. Different kinds of Pokemon drop out of trees. Use Headbutt on any tree you see. Yeah, they kind of just go into detail more on the Headbutt mechanics because there's trees here and there that we haven't really messed around with. But I feel like you might get a little bit wonky of headbutting everything, but it's all good. We are now in a new city, so how about we take care of the city aspect? You again? There's no need to be alert. I don't bother with wimps like you. Speaking of weaklings, the city's gym leader isn't here, and is supposedly taking care of a sick Pokemon at the lighthouse. Huh. Boo-hoo, just let sick Pokemon go. Pokemon that can't battle is worthless. Why don't you go train at the lighthouse? Who knows, it may make you a bit of a better trainer. Jerk. At least now we have a little bit of direction, but if we head inside over here, yeah, the gym leader just doesn't seem to be here. Jasmine, the gym leader, she's at the lighthouse. She's been tending to a sick Pokemon. Strong trainer is compassionate at the same time. Yeah, this place is just nobody here, so we need to do something about that. I might as well check out the town while we're around the area first, so how about we start off with this place. Olivine is on the sea. And if it's on the sea, there's bound to be something to catch. I've fished here for 30 years. Wow, I feel old now. Would you like to face the sea and fish? Yes. Ah-ha-ha! We have ourselves a new angler. We get the good rod out of that, which is better than the old rod, of course, but that gives us access to more water-type Pokemon. Aren't found in the sea alone. They go wherever there is water. You like that little bounce there? That kind of made it just go along. Oh yeah, hello person over here that I don't think I talked to. That thing you have, it's a Pokegear, right? Wow, that's cool. All right, well, good information, good talk. Let's keep heading down. What do we got here? We got a sign. Alpine City, the port with sea breezes. Is there any hidden items around? Maybe. Hello there. You, young trainer, the sea is sweet. Sing with me. The sea is blue, the sea is salty. Is there more to that? All right, that's fine. Either way, let's just kind of head around right over here because we do have a house, 2 houses actually. Is there anything hidden around here? Ooh, there is, but is it behind this? No, it's not. It's right in front of me. Full heal. All right, cool. And then right over here. Hello. Hi, I'm looking for this Pokemon. If you have a Krabby, would you trade it for my Voltorb? I will, but I don't have one either. Geez, that's really disappointing. We shall work on that because actually, we just got the good rod, which allows us to be able to catch a Krabby around here, so I will do that. But first, we still have more places to look at, so how about we just do that first? Hello. My sister gave me a lot of seals. Here, have some. Here, I'll give you this. The Lion Seal C was put away in the seal case. Thank you. Have another. Song Seal F was put away in the seal case. Have more. The Y Seal was put in the seal case. Stick with them on your Pokeball capsules. All right. Whenever I get in trouble, Daddy always scares me. Along the way to Signwood, there are 4 deserted islands. Bad kids are taken to the islands as punishment. Okay, that makes sense that why your dad would scare you just by saying that alone. All right, let's just keep looking around here. We have the place that looks like a lighthouse right up here, so that's good to know. What's this? Olivine Port, fast ship pier. Good to know about that as well. We have the Pokemon Center, as well as this. Hello. Whenever I roll into Olivine, I always visit the Olivine Cafe. Everything on the menu makes me feel stronger. I can't stop eating. You go at it. Gobble gobble. Choke. I'm joking. Just don't go at it that way, apparently. Phew, that was close. I should chew before I swallow my food. Exactly, you should do that. Phew, how's your Pokemon training coming along? Have you ever noticed that in the mountains, sometimes there are round boulders right in your way? You can move them with the hidden move strength. Hikers at Mount Mortar sometimes have extra, so I heard. Yeah, that's basically how we learn about it, but if you just head right, you'll immediately get it. Here is where you would normally get it, however, but since you just go to the right and immediately get it, it's just, why not? You probably stumble on it long before you talk to that guy anyway. Stop moving. Stop. Olivine's Cafe's menu is chock full of hearty fare for beefy sailors. But why can't I have any? That's fine, I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center. Because in the Pokemon Center, I could actually go over to my PC and show off the new feature I just got with the ball capsules. So what I could do is I could just go to edit like this, and then any of the seals that I got, I can just place them on. So if I want to say use this song one right over here, I just kind of grab it and then bam. And then the fire one right over here, I could just go like boop and then boop like that. And then I could just do that and just see the effect. It's kind of cool. So if I don't want it there, I just kind of add that back on, and I could just add like, say like a couple of these like so, just put one like right in the center and then like one right up above and just confirm it again. And then bam, you just see a bunch of fire come out. That's cool because I could actually just poke that on stuff. And then let's see, we got the Y seal. If I just put that right in the center there, I could just do this. And you see a giant Y on the screen for some reason. So you can make naughty words happen if you wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that. All right, let's see. That's all I really got. So let's see, Flora, party, line seals. You're gonna know, I'm just gonna stick with that. And then I'm just gonna edit another one and I'm just gonna set like a couple of these lines. Come on, there we go. I'm just gonna put that right in the center there and then just check it out. So boop, you just see like a poof effect. That's like really cool. So I'd just be like, yeah. This feature is really fun because I could just be like, oh, hey, who do I want to put it on? You could just set it to like, oh, hey, I want to put it on Turbo. So there we go. So Turbo's not gonna have a flame effect come out. And then this like big like, ooh effect whenever I just send out the Pokemon. I can set that out on Toofly. So when it shows Toofly comes out, it's just gonna have like a big line effect. And it's like, it's really cool. I really like this feature. The only issue with the feature is that you have to take it off of the Pokemon in order to deposit them. So honestly, that's kind of dumb. Hello. Azure, howdy. It's Jack, how are you? Did you know? When it's raining, thunder is sure to strike. Cool talk. All right, good to know. I guess I'll stay inside when it's raining. There, all done. It's sure to surprise anyone. Oh, are you a trainer? You came at just the right time. I finished putting my ball capsule on my Pokeball. You want to battle and be amazed by my decoration? Sure, why not? We get to see it firsthand. Beauty Charlotte sends out a Blossom, and we see the big floral effect. And unfortunately, I sent out one that doesn't have it, but let's swap over to one that does, which in this case will be Toofly. You can actually see the ball capsule icon on them, so when I send it out, you'll see the effect. So just like, boop, and it's like, yeah! Kind of makes like the roar like look more roary because it has like the anime speed lines going on. It's honestly a really nice feature that they really should just have. I mean, they could get rid of the whole naughty word thing with the letters by making you not able to use letters. Or, I don't know, like make it so you can't have a string of letters or something, or you have to type out the word for it to appear or something. I don't know. They should just bring it back. It adds a lot more customization, honestly. It really does. I might be paralyzed, but as long as I can just chomp, I think I'm good to go. There we go. It's kind of neat seeing a battle within the Pokemon Center. I don't know how they feel about it, but at least she's in the Pokemon Center already, so she could just peg Nurse Joy in the head with the Pokeball and be like, heal this. Were you really watching? Of course I was. I saw that nice flower effect. You can turn your Pokeballs into your own special creations by adding seals. How cool is it to have a Pokeball that only you have in the entire world? Give it a whirl. I remember to put the ball capsule on the Pokeball when it's ready. Yeah, do you have like seals or no? It would be nice if you had some seals, but you don't. They can shine like a bright light, like a beacon at night to guide us. They can take us across the water on their backs when we are without a boat. Pokemon are helping us everywhere. I can't imagine life without them. There's a person in Cyanwood City across the sea. I heard him bragging about his rare Pokemon. All right, good to know. You might as well find out what the heck that's going on about. Pokemon get more friendly if you spend time with them. That's how you learn how stuff like you would evolve. Your Pokemon stretched out his body and is relaxing. But yes, let's just go and heal now that we pretty much explored this place mostly. There we go. All right, and we pretty much explored Olivine City for the most part. There's some items that I can grab here and there, but I had to kind of like do some stuff in order to be able to do so. So for now, next time I Azure plays more Pokemon HeartGold, let's explore that lighthouse and find out what's going on with that sick Pokemon. See you all then.